Greetings and welcome to another ACBRadio's Blender 2.49b tutorial video. My name is Samueliwindmeresolo, your tutor for this tutorial video. In this video we'll be covering the basic key commands and controls of Blender. How exciting, so let's begin. First things first is that we'll need to get Blender 2.49b up and running. Once Blender is open, you'll be greeted with the default objects, the light, the camera and the cube. Rotate the mouse wheel to zoom in and out, and also hold the center mouse wheel to move in 3 dimensions. By holding down the shift and then holding the center mouse wheel button, you'll be able to pan the camera around like so. Change the central camera angle by using the left mouse click to reposition it anywhere on the screen. To select an object, just hover the mouse over it and then simply hit the right mouse button. Over on the numpad, you're able to use the many hotkeys that will change viewing angles. Num3 changes it to the side view, while Num1 is front view, Num7 is top view and Num0 is the camera view. You can easily move objects by holding the left mouse click on any of the 3 arrows kindly marked as red, green and blue. The red arrow is the X, the green arrow is the Y and the blue arrow is the Z. You can easily resize any object by selecting it and then pressing the S key. You can also duplicate an object like so by selecting it and then holding down the Shift key and then hitting the D key. You can quickly switch from edit mode to object mode and back again by pressing the Tab key. While in edit mode, you can manipulate an object while selecting a vertex with a right mouse click. And so, once your vertex is selected, use the red, green and blue arrows to make your manipulation. You can build onto objects like so. Select a vertex, then hold the control key and left mouse click where you want the new vertex to be. You can quickly join up 2 vertices by holding down Shift and right mouse clicking on the many vertices and then hit the F key. It's possible to make faces in the same manner. To do this, just select 3 or 4 vertices and then hit the F key. Whoops! Let's say you've made a mistake. Don't worry, as you're able to delete a singular vertex by just hitting the delete key, then click vertices. You can select many things with Draw Select. Simply hold the control key, then hold the left mouse button to draw around an object and select it. Another method would be Box Select. Just hit the B key and draw a box around your intended area you wish to select with the left mouse key. Adding new objects to your scene is quite easy. Simply click on Add, then Mesh. You'll be given many options to choose from. Select your intended mesh and hit OK. It'll be placed on the scene. Here's a groovy tip. While in rotate mode, hit any of the X, Y or Z keys to specifically change its orientation. Also, hit the A key twice to select everything and then select your intended object. This helps to prevent Blender from crashing. You may join up objects and make them as one by selecting one object first and then hold Shift and select many other objects. While having all the objects selected that you intend to join up, just simply hold the control key and hit the J key. Be sure to click on Join Selected Meshes. The tool known as the 3D Transform Manipulator can be quite handy. For example, the triangular button will activate the moving ability, while the square looking button will allow you to change the object size. Sometimes we need to change the way our object looks. You can do this by using viewpoint shading. If you're failing at a specific move or manipulation, you may change the orientation from global to view. Activating the view orientation means that we can move objects in relation to the way we see them in real time as we rotate, pan and zoom. And so we end on the space key. By pressing the space key button at any time, you'll be greeted with this drop-down menu. If you're ever unsure about something, just hit the space key as it'll provide plenty of functions and options to choose from. Thank you so much for watching ACB Radio's basic key commands and controls for Blender 2.49b tutorial video. For any and all business inquiries, please feel free to email me at lordsamueliwindmeresolo@gmail.com. And last but not least, please indulge yourselves with these many websites related to ACB Radio. You may find links in the description below. Thanks a million shillings. Bye bye.